the spread throughout his body. And so the Course in Miracles said, there's no order of difficulty in miracles. One is not harder or bigger than another. They're all the same. All expressions of love are maximal. And I guess love is the word for God as well. And reading Pam Rout on Course in Miracles caused me to look at my copy of Love is Letting Go of Fear. And I know I've told you this before. It was inscribed by my old workmate, whose name was Leslie. And she says, to dearest Leslie, from Leslie. And I didn't give it to myself. So there's an amazing story of her healing behind that. She was to have surgery on the Wednesday, that she took her daughter into tennis on the Sunday. And she dropped her daughter off and went up the hill to the Pentecostal church in Dandenong. And she, just for something to do, went in. And when she was there, the minister said, I've decided to drop what I was going to speak about, and this is going to be a healing service. So she immediately thought, this is for me. So she went forward. She felt amazing energy when he put his hands on her, and went home and shed all this stuff that she'd been going to have removed surgically. And on the Tuesday, she said she would have gone casualty if she hadn't had that healing. So on the Tuesday, she rang the surgeon's receptionist and said, I don't need this surgery tomorrow, I've been healed. And the receptionist says, there, Mrs. Morrissey, a lot of people think that before they have surgery. She said, no, I've been healed. So she went in, and the surgeon was so blown away, he asked her to bring in A Course in Miracles. So on the day of the healing, everything conspired to give Leslie the belief that she could be healed, and she was. And we've all heard stories like this before, but I never tire of hearing them because they help to assuage my unbelief. Years later, I was with Wayne Dyer at the tennis centre, and he was there with Marianne Williamson and others. And in the break, I moved seats, and there was Leslie Morrissey behind me, and she had my copy of one of Wayne Dyer's books that I'd given her inscribed, and she was excitedly going to take it to get him to autograph it. What was evident at our meeting was that Leslie hadn't been able to overcome a serious drinking problem that had developed over the years that I'd known her. And that memory of the meeting brings home the paradox of our humanity, and that there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our philosophy, Horatio, as Hamlet said. It's important to acknowledge that in the dark times we need more than gritting our teeth and trying to be positive. Reaching out to others for support from our intention circle is one way to help release and let go. Years ago, and Bob knows this one, I did a course where I came up with my spiritual guide, and it turned out to be Tinkerbell. Everybody else around me was saying Jesus and, saints, and I had to confess it was Tinkerbell. And Bob didn't even know it, but one day he said to me, you remind me of Tinkerbell. Extraordinary. So metaphysically, Tinkerbell means love and light. So we come from the light and we go into the light. The message of Tinkerbell, by the way, at that time was lighten up. So this life can be more glorious if we remember that our words are our wand. We can use consciousness to remove filters from our light so that we shine with an ever-increasing glow. And the more I remove my filters, the more I can see your light, because I'm not projecting my stuff onto you. And I love asking the question, which is Wayne Dyer's as well, every morning, how may I serve? And I believe that's not so much that it's not so much what we do, but how we do it that's important. Our sacred service is to be a healing present, combining head and heart, embodying compassion, empathy, and kindness. It means actively listening and validating the experiences of those around us and offering support without judgment. We do it without expectation of reward, but being in the flow brings rewards beyond our wildest dreams. And each of us has the power to contribute to collective healing, one word, one action at a time. So we're going to, before the meditation, have the song, Here I Am, Lord. It's an old hymn very much used at Catholic churches for funerals, but it's a song of dedication for me because it's what Sky St. John played when I finished my LUT for me in Hawaii. And Bill says it's what was played at his ordination as well. So the revealing word says that Lord is our divine consciousness. So we just listen to this and then we'll have the meditation. Now just relaxing. Just, if you're okay, just tap on the karate points and I now release anything and everything that comes between me and inner peace. Change hands. I now release anything and everything in my mind, body, and energy field that comes between me and inner peace. Now, gently closing our eyes, become aware of the breath flowing in and out of the body, bringing energy, vitality, and the life force. If it feels comfortable, imagine that you're breathing in and out of the heart center. 3-second breaths in, 6-second breaths out. In this place of quiet, scan your body for any discomfort or tension that is being held. And as you breathe out, send loving energy to that muscle or organ. Might be just in the form of your breath carrying the intention to relax, release and let go. Or you might visualize a ray of light flowing out from the heart center to that place, releasing, healing, letting go. In this place of peace, let's ask for guidance on what to release on the mental plane. Maybe old habits, dependencies, or unhealthy boundaries that are no longer for our highest good. We release any unforgiveness or judgment that tether us to the past. Instead, we affirm vital, positive life in the present. Our experiences in all their variety have led us to the beauty of today. We release negative thinking or limited ideas about ourselves and others and our capabilities. We release doubt and fear. We break free from any feelings of inadequacy or lack. We shed the habit of criticising others or ourselves. As we continue to release what no longer serves us, we enable new, delightful circumstances and opportunities. Let's bask in the freedom of our new reality. Now we come back knowing we are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. And so it is. So we're going to have the song.